Afternoon. Well, I've seen quite a few notifications pop up on a few different platforms, and I haven't clicked on any. Because I don't want to get distracted just yet, and people have a tendency to talk rubbish. If any of those comments, this is about the speed of light, if any of those comments people have left since I posted last night suggested that the speed of light is correct, because if it wasn't, GPS wouldn't work, or LiDAR wouldn't work, or... Folks, you need to listen to something here. Science has been lying to you since 1969, since the moon landings. It's illogical to think that they got there in May 1969 to take photographs of the landing site. Let's not go there. Folks, it is imperative that logic comes back into the field of play, because you need logic to move forward. Without logic, people, you are at the mercy of absurdities, okay? The thing about logic, everybody is on the same level, the same playing field. Logic is structured in such a way that 1 plus 1 will always equal 2. This earth, to move forward, needs to adopt logic instead of BS relativity. I stand by what I said last night, and I will take that science on anytime, anywhere, just with my common sense alone, right? It is not logical to think that the sun is not directly behind the moon during a solar eclipse. It is highly illogical, and it defies common sense. So for all of you people who keep saying, no, 299,792,458 meters per second is correct. No, it is not correct. About a year ago, I think it was about a year ago, I came up to these boards and I said, any equation that has had this number in it working something out, every single equation that has ever had 299,792,458 meters per second in it as the speed of light was wrong. Slam dunk. Speed of light, it's absolute, right? It is too fast to measure. The speed is incomprehensible. These tales of people spinning mirrors and observing moons come out from behind their relevant planets with claims that a light delay was detected are lies. They have lied. They are lying about the speed of light. The speed of light needs to be finite for relativity to play. But the speed of light is absolute. That can be easily seen. Every single solar eclipse that ever has been. This year, don't you guys have another one coming up? This is something that can be verified every year. Here's the thing, folks. Einstein, I'm going to keep these to 15 minutes. Einstein, in 1905, called the electromagnetic effect the photon. The photon in 1905. It's a lie. It is a big fat lie. How do we know? Would it be logical to believe that Einstein would have called the photon, therefore saying that it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for photons to arrive here, Earth, from the sun? If he had seen a solar eclipse, is it logical to think that he would have called the photon? The answer is no. Why would somebody of Einstein's caliber call something like that, knowing about solar eclipses? And please don't say, well, maybe he hadn't ever seen a solar eclipse. The guy was a scientist, wasn't he? There is one cosmic event that every single person on Earth gets to witness, right? Live. Nobody can tamper with the switches or throw a blanket over it. Hands are faster than the eye kind of stuff. The moon, whether they be just up the road or a long way away. Everybody who has ever seen a solar eclipse watches the moon park itself up directly in front of the sun, and there is a shadow cast onto Earth. We call it the sweet spot. It is not only illogical to believe that that sun just got blocked by the moon, it's illogical to believe that that sun isn't there. In fact, it does defy common sense. It's just plain stupid. Now, this is what I mean. Logic needs to come back into play, because unless it does, everybody's going to still be caught up in BS and not have the mental tools to know that it's BS. Now, logic and common sense will cut through anything instantly, and the more it's used, the faster and easier it is to use. Common sense will come back as logic makes headway. Things will become clearer. All this stuff, I don't even want to think what I would be going through on social media sites when I have a scroll if I had no common sense and I was oblivious to the word logic. My mind, well, of course, reality would cease to exist because everything is muddled up. But because I have the ability to use logic and my common sense is pretty much intact, I can filter through those things pretty easily. It's not about the AI aspect of it. It's not about how it looks. It's about the subject matter. Like when CERN comes up, anything that comes up claiming CERN has just found another special anti-God-like particle, I know it's pure BS, but they're lying. How do I know this? Solar eclipse, folks. Nobody will ever be able to come up with a logical reason for the sun being directly behind the moon in every solar eclipse that has ever taken place, and in every solar eclipse that will take place. The beauty about the logic is it can't be argued with. It cannot be argued with. If something is illogical, like finite light being involved when you can clearly see the solar eclipse play out, it raises questions. To believe, without asking any questions, that finite light is in play and that photons are being blocked by the moon, it is borderline insane. It's just a sign of how bad things are. Folks, logic benefits humanity, right? Everyone. Not so much the establishment, unless they're doing the right thing. Because logic brings the playing field to everyone. When something pops up, a politician makes a call, and it's illogical. When you understand logic, it's a game changer. Is it logical for politicians to do nothing to counteract rental prices and the prices of fuel? Is it logical that they're doing nothing? No, it's not logical. So what's the go? We are living in an illogical world. If it was a logical world, they would have been sacked by now, and everybody would see things for what they are. Dimensions and going back in time and all of this stuff. Is it logical to think that Kip Thorne, one of the producers of the movie Interstellar, is it logical to think that he won a Nobel Prize for LIGO, the gravitational wave detector? Is it logical? Movie producer, scientific achievement, movie producer, science fiction, Nobel Prize? Is it logical? It's not that it's logical. It's not logical or illogical, but it is a red flag. LIGO is a lie. Gravitational waves at 299792458 meters per second. It's impossible. Light is absolute, folks. There is nowhere to go with this. This is not going to go away. I will make sure it doesn't go away. Do you know what the beauty about all of this is? Like I said the other day, I haven't stolen state secrets. I've not borrowed hidden knowledge from somebody and using it to topple governments or the scientific method. This has all been worked out by me on my own, using logic and common sense. And every time I say common sense, the backlash, you guys, no, common sense, you need to drop that. Common sense and logic come for free. They should be instilled into children at school instead of relativity and Einstein's rubbish. Logic needs to come back into play on Earth. Shoulders of giants? Non-existent. Liars and charlatans. They've been lying for decades. And me, personally, I'm sick of it. This is why the planet is in disarray. Because nobody has any sense of what is real and what isn't. Logic will fix that. It will benefit everyone. 15 coming up. I will be back. Laters.